What's up, guys? Dylan Rush with Cage Side Press, joined today by a mixed martial artist boasting an undefeated 3-0 amateur record, coming off an impressive first-round victory 2 weeks ago at All In Combat 2. Myla Hill, how you doing, Myla?
Doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Thanks for taking the time. So you've had 3 fights. Usually the first thing I say when I'm introducing someone is their weight class. I've had 3 fights, 3 different weights. First fight, 115 pounds, first round submission. Second fight, 135 pounds. I assume that's what you walk around at. Third round submission. And then this last one, 125 pounds. So what's your true weight class?
I'm a strawweight.
Okay.
I'm a strawweight. Yeah, just tough to find other strawweights in me fighting. So
Mhm.
gotta take what I can get. But no, I'm a strawweight. I actually walk a little bit under 135, so that was fun. But yeah, strawweight.
No cutting weight for that one.
And no, was eating
Yeah.
on the way to the weigh-in actually.
Yep.
So
I bet. I bet. So you fought once in 2021, fought once in 2022. Now you're coming off another big victory 2 weeks ago. Are you feeling more comfortable with each fight? Every time you step in the cage, are you feeling more comfortable? Do you feel like you're improving with each fight camp?
100%, 100%. Every day I step into the training mat or go work out, I feel better. So, especially when I get into that cage, I felt, especially this fight, as the best I've ever felt.
Makes sense. So I got to mention to the viewers that don't know, you're the daughter of Basketball Hall of Famer Grant Hill, 7-time All-Star, Rookie of the Year, one of the best players in Duke history. He's pretty good at basketball. To keep it short, how did you go from playing basketball growing up? I know you played through high school to getting into MMA, starting to train after before your senior year of high school.
Well, like I said before, I'm pretty small. I'm a straw weight. So I think my professional basketball dreams, not that I had them, but were
hmm
never going to happen anyway. Um, and I used to watch the TV show Bully Beatdown on MTV and always thought it was cool. So one day I just took the leap, said I wanted to train judo because that's what Rhonda did. There's no judo in my area, but there is this Gracie Jiu Jitsu gym, and the rest is history. So I just, had to find my own thing because my mom sings and I can't sing, and my dad plays basketball, and I'm not too good at basketball, so had to pivot.
I'm curious, when you go to your parents, you go to a singer and an NBA Hall of Famer, you tell them, I want to be a mixed martial artist. How do they react? Were they supportive from the jump? Were they a little caught off guard?
I think they were a little bit caught off guard just because, look, I don't have a similar story to a lot of people who do mixed martial arts, right? I'm a private school kid. I'm in college. I am not, it's a different type of reason why I'm in it. So I think they were a little bit confused when I first started. I never got into any fights or got in trouble in school or anything like that, but they were super supportive, but definitely were a little bit shocked because it definitely came out of nowhere.
Definitely. But I wanted to say, after that first victory in 2021, your father, he tweeted, I'm still in awe of my daughter Myla's performance in her first amateur MMA fight. She was focused, composed, which her mother and I were not before and during the fight. Aggressive and clearly not afraid of the moment inside the octagon. Hashtag Team Myla, hashtag proud dad. What do those words mean to you to have a father that's in your corner, to have parents that are rooting for you and supporting you every step of the way?
Oh man, it's so important to me. That's probably like the most important thing in my life is upholding my family name and that legacy. So having my dad and my mom and the rest of my family in my corner, it means a lot, especially, you know, um, the family legacy part, the Hill name.
hmm Are you still at Rollins College in Florida?
I am. I am. I'm almost done getting my business management degree. Made a promise to some people who have passed away now that I would finish that out. So
I heard
woman of my word.
I heard in the another interview that you said with what's her name, Zaria, that you said that you
Yeah.
when you told her that you're when you told your mom that you wanted to be a fighter, she said as long as you go to college, it's all good.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I have to withhold my or stay true to my promise.
So I also heard you wanted to open a gym. Is that planned to be in the next few years while you're still fighting, competing, or is that way down the line?
Oh man, hopefully way down the line. But I have a great gym now that I love training at Six Levels Orlando. But I think that's my goal. I think maybe post fighting to open my own gym. Um, that just training at excellent gyms. I'm like, man, this is awesome. Obviously, it's not as easy as what it looks like to me, but just to have that and have fighters and produce fighters like that are that I'm proud of is something that I look forward to in the
Yeah.
future.
I feel like that would be very, very cool. Did you start training at 6 levels or did you start somewhere else?
Yep, started 6 levels, wanted to do judo, no judo in Orlando, Florida. Um, my mom knew my head coach, John Burke. She trained with him before, not in MMA or mixed martial arts or anything like that, but she had that connection. And then lo and behold, John is Hoist Gracie's first black belt. So it kind of all came to,
Mhm.
and I didn't even know what jujitsu was. So
I wanted to ask you, what is Ryan Kennan? What does he mean to you? How has he influenced you in the early stages of this mixed martial arts career?
oh man, Ryan's amazing. His experience, so he's my head striking coach, I'd say, but really coaches me everywhere. His experience, he's a World Series of fighting vet as well as a Bellator vet. So he's just given me a lot of knowledge and good rounds with him, but also on the mental side, keeping me focused, keeping me um, mentally prepped as well as physically and emotionally.
So you had that recent victory. What was it? Was it 2 weeks ago? Not even 2 weeks ago yet. May 14th. I don't know what today is. It's
Me
about
neither.
2 weeks ago.
Exactly.
Jakaya Kegler 2 weeks ago got the finish standing guillotine. Is that what you call it? The guillotine.
I
Did the fight?
didn't name it that. I didn't
Someone
name
named
it
it
that.
that. I like it. I
Exactly.
think you got to keep it. The standing guillotine. Did the fight play out roughly as expected? Did anything surprise you in there in your third fight?
I was a little bit so we did a lot of film study on her. I think that's something that I took from playing basketball for all those years studying film. But she we knew she was a came from a karate background, so we were expecting her to be a little bit more cautious
Yeah.
in the beginning. So she kind of charged, and that was a little unexpected. And then I was ready to throw a little bit more strikes, showcase that part of my game, but I feel super confident and comfortable in the clinch. My previous fight, I got the standing guillotine finish too, so I love that move.
Mhm.
So that was the biggest shock that she was so eager to grapple.
It's a good move. It makes sense that you love it. Are you looking to fight again this year? Because
Of course,
you fought once in 2021, once in 2022, once this year. I know you're what a
yeah,
full-time student probably, but are you looking to fight again?
yeah. So yeah, man, it's I've so I the it says that I've only fought so many times, but I've this is probably like my eighth or ninth training camp.
Yeah, I know.
It's hard. 115's tough. Um, it's a tough weight class to find females fighters anyway, but at that low, it's tough. So I'm looking to fight. I hope to get maybe two more in this year. That would be awesome. But yeah, definitely looking to fight again. Keep this momentum going and get
I
some
was
more
gonna,
wins.
you've had at least like what 5 fights canceled. Your opponent once came in like so overweight. Do you feel like
Yeah.
is that the worst part of the fight game, or do you feel like that's like the most frustrating part of this career is that type of stuff?
Yeah, I'm glad I went through the camps because obviously I improved
Hmm.
tremendously, but it's like, oh man, the part where it's like I get to have fun, it just falls through. But no, it is what it is. And I understand not everybody in amateur MMA is doing it for the same reasons. So I can't be upset or mad or anything. I'm just happy when they show up and they're ready to go.
Definitely. I saw you train with Nate Diaz, Nathan Diaz. How did that come about, and how was that experience for you?
So my coach and Nate have been linked doing seminars. He's been doing seminars at my gym since I want to say 2013. So they've been pre Connor. He's been at our gym
Hmm.
doing events like that, and he was happened to be in the area for the. I believe his teammate was fighting down in Tampa in a boxing match. So my coach was like, Nate, you want to come do a seminar? And him and his whole team came, and he actually showed that move, a variation of that standing guillotine. So I got to tell him, I hit your move in my
Oh
fight,
yeah,
and it was
that's dope.
awesome. But no, but him and his entire team are amazing people, super knowledgeable on every part of the fight game and beyond that. So I was so happy and blessed to train with him.
Definitely. So ESPN MMA just posted about you. They collab with ESPN Women's. You're followed by a lot of cool people. A couple people I've interviewed. I've been fortunate enough. I interviewed Ariel Hawani, Rose Namajunas, Jared Cannonier. To name a few, you have a lot of cool followers. Did you expect to receive this much attention from the media this early on in your career? Are you enjoying the spotlight and the eyes on you right now?
It's interesting because I am not like a big social media gal or any of that stuff. Obviously, it comes with the job that I'm signing up to do, but definitely it's new for me. But I'm blessed. It's not something that I'm mad about or anything, but it's like, oh man, like this is so awesome. This is so cool. But it definitely motivates me to keep working because I don't want to get complacent at where I'm at right now. But totally different than what I'm used to for sure, especially after the recent post. I had to shut off my Instagram and
The
just go
notification, right?
outside. Exactly.
Well,
Just go outside.
personally, I never was a big social media guy growing up. And then a year and a half ago, I started doing this. And now I have 1,300 posts on my Instagram in like 15 months. Like it's crazy, but that's part of the game, right? So,
Exactly.
how many amateur fights do you want to have before you go pro?
So I live in Florida, and the state of Florida, I'm sure there's ways to bypass this because, there's a way out of everything, but you have to have five.
Really?
So maybe, I don't know what the future holds, but five, that's what we've always talked about. Maybe more, maybe less. Obviously, if they continue going on in the trajectory of where it's going, where I'm getting these finishes and it's somewhat early in the fights, then obviously I would want to, start thinking about going pro. But I just turned 21. I'm super young. Um, so I'm really in no rush. I just like to keep training, keep working, and then when I feel like it's time, it's time. But
You're one of the only people I've interviewed that's younger than me. I'm 21 too. I saw your birthday is what, like January or February?
January, yeah,
Yeah,
January.
I'm 01, so I can't believe it. You're 3-0, a fighter. I'm sitting here playing Call of Duty and shit at my house.
No, I do the same thing. It's fun. I do all that stuff.
Uh, what are your goals? You mentioned it. I wasn't gonna mention, but you have such a different backstory than like most of the fighters I've interviewed. These people are freaking getting kicked out of 15 schools before they're
Yeah.
15. What are your goals within the sport? What do you hope to accomplish within mixed martial arts?
My goal is to uphold that family legacy. I think I'm in such a cool position. My father played professional basketball, was an Olympic champ. My grandfather, Super Bowl champ for the Dallas Cowboys. So to me, it's almost like it's a culmination of a lot of things in my family. And so to be able to represent my family and eventually the highest stage that I can get to, that's um, super important to me. It's super awesome. So just, I guess, leaving a legacy and representing that name accordingly.
That's awesome. I wanted to keep this interview like 99% about you. I'm sure you get asked about your dad like every single day, but I'm just curious. I wasn't planning on asking this, but when he gets traded, like when he went to the Suns and then the Clippers, were you guys like moving around all the time growing up?
Yeah, we moved, but he let's see, he played for the Suns
I think it was
when I
07 to 12, so
yeah, so,
5 or
so I
6.
was young.
Yeah.
And then he kind of stayed there for a long time. So we stayed in Phoenix. I think he went to LA for a year and we stayed in Phoenix. So we kind of just Orlando and Phoenix. That's all I really remember. Came back to Orlando and have
Rest.
been ever since. Yeah.
Yep, definitely. All right, I got a speed round for you, then two more questions. I'm gonna let you go. I know you're a busy woman. Are you ready for the speed round?
I'm ready.
Who is the MMA GOAT?
Oh gosh. Um, I'm gonna go Nick Diaz.
Nick Diaz. Wow, you're the second person to ever say that to me. The first one was Brandon Royval. What's your favorite fight to watch?
Oh gosh. Man, I'm sorry. This isn't speed.
No, it's fine. I know.
Probably UFC one.
Yeah.
UFC one. Hoist
Again.
Gracie. Yeah.
Uh, fighter you look to emulate in your own game.
Oh man, there's so many fighters. I'm sorry. Um, shoot. Rose Namajunas. I think she's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I hope to see her back soon, man.
Yeah.
Favorite submission to practice.
The guillotine.
I know you're an amateur, but like respectfully, you don't have to call someone, but if you want to, I was gonna ask you your dream opponent, dream venue. Who would you like to fight in 5 years and where?
Oh gosh. Obviously my dream. I have two dream venues. One would be Madison Square Garden just because of how iconic it is.
Yep.
And the other would be at the Amway Center, hometown, home crowd. I've never fought in Orlando, so that would be awesome. And then, whoever has, who's ever the best at that time, that would be awesome.
Mhm.
But I'm not big into call outs or anything like that. I feel kind of weird doing them, but
Yeah, makes sense. It makes sense. I respect it. You kind of answered this question a little bit, but I'm still gonna ask it because I finish every interview with this question. When it's all said and done, training, fighting, possibly owning a gym, doing something with a business degree, whatever it may be, what do you want people to remember most about Myla Hill above all else?
that I followed my dreams and I followed my heart. And I took a path that not a lot of people in my position would take.
That's a fact. I was hoping you said that. That's a good. You don't have a nickname yet?
I have so many nicknames, and a lot of them are people making fun of me and calling me
Yeah.
grandma and stuff. So I just keep it no nickname.
Yep. All right. This is my last question. It's not really a question. It's just giving you the floor. Message to all the fans, all the supporters that have been with you every step of the way. What do you got to say to your fans out there? And also, what can they expect to see from you going forward?
Man, I just want to say thank you guys so much for everything. The love is super appreciated, and I hope I represent each and every one of you guys accordingly. Going forward, more finishes, more fights, more action from me. But I really appreciate everybody's support.
Definitely. 3 fights, 3 finishes. One of the most exciting amateur fighters out there right now. I appreciate you taking the time. Myla Hill, keep an eye out for her. Thank you, Myla.
Th- Thank you.
Horse, be good. Good luck with
Yep.
college. I just
Thank
graduated
you.
2 weeks ago. Good luck. Thank
Congratulations.
you. I appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Do the same soon. All right. Be good.
Yes. Thank you.